Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your friendly neighborhood PM here to give you your top 3 market points of the week. And this week we had some serious news headlines driving some major market moves with public companies. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Starting off at point number 3, it was Coinbase getting hacked. So Coinbase, shortly off the heels of their announcement that they would be getting added to the S&P 500, disclosed that they had been hacked, with hackers getting access to numerous client data such as accounts, date of birth, addresses, government ID numbers. And the company has said that it is going to take roughly $400 million in losses as a result of this. Now, the way that this has occurred is that the hackers had bribed some customer service representatives for access to this data, and then were holding it ransom for $20 million in order to delete it. Now, the company has come out and said that less than 1% of their monthly users have been affected, but that just goes to show, make sure you are dialed in on your password protections for all sensitive information on your accounts. At point number 2, it was Novo Nordisk CEO stepping down this week. So this came as a surprise to many, but the CEO of Novo Nordisk has come to the agreement with the company to resign and step down into a different role, because the company has faced ongoing competition for their weight loss drugs, Wegovy and Ozempic, and have started to lose market share to competitors such as Eli Lilly, whose own GLP-1 drug has really taken off, and they've continued to kind of dominate that market. So the company had come to an agreement with the current CEO to step away, especially after shares have fallen close to 50% over the last 12 months. And then finally, at point number 1, additional headlines when it comes to healthcare companies, it's UNH kind of getting battered off of numerous headlines this past week. So kicking it off, we had UNH go ahead and suspend their 2025 guidance, and also have their current CEO, Andrew Whitty, step down in addition to that. And right after that, there was a news report that they were getting investigated by the DOJ for potential Medicare fraud. That pretty much saw shares fall close to 40% in the span of like 2 weeks. Now, there is some green offshoots from this, as former CEO Stephen Hemsley is coming back to take back the role. Now, Stephen Hemsley did lead UNH through one of their greatest growth periods ever, from 2006 to 2017, where the company quadrupled in size. So we're going to keep an eye out for that and see if you can kind of get the ship turned around right now. But a lot of headlines kind of battering on UNH at the current moment. Now, those are your top 3 points of this week. What's on docket for next week? Well, next week, there's going to be a major AI conference called the Computex Taipei going on next week. This is going to be the largest AI conference of the year, and we have NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang being the keynote speaker there. So there's going to be a lot of news coming out there that is very prevalent to the tech sector, and we will keep you posted here next week on the results of that conference. Now, that does it for this week's video. As always, if you have additional questions, please reach out to your financial advisor or dig into the written week in review. And if you do not have a financial advisor, please follow our link and we'll get you connected with one. But as always, with the weather starting to turn, go out, enjoy your weekend, and we will see you the same time next week. Thanks again.